Alright guys, it is NRL Vision here. Today we'll be doing our preview and tips for Origin Game 1. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so getting into Game 1 of Origin, we've got a game in Adelaide. I played at Adelaide Oval tomorrow night and Wednesday. When you'll be seeing this, it'll be Tuesday night, so the night before. So, at the positions, we have Reece Walsh at the 1 and Tedesco at the 1. So, in that battle, I think we all know Tedesco's experience. He hasn't been in great form for past few weeks, and then we've got Reece Walsh. He's in great form. Obviously, he's starting now for Maroons after he missed his chance in 2021, and Caleb Honger goes out for him. Now for the wingers, we have Cobbo and Tuilagi at the wings for the Maroons, and for the Blues, we have To'o and Addo-Carr. Now, if you look at the differences, you've got Cobbo and To'o coming up against each other. I don't know how it's going to go, but To'o's definitely more experienced than Cobbo in that backline position. And then with Cobbo, obviously he's come off a hat-trick at both Magic rounds. He's playing great for the Broncos. He's playing past 2 weeks, he's been playing the best, but he's definitely great for Origin. To'o, we all know what he can do. Obviously, part of the back-to-back premiers, and yeah. And for the 5, we've got Addo-Carr, obviously returning, hasn't played since 2021, I think. He's been in that side, the winning side, and I reckon he can bring that experience and toughness back to the Blues side, which they've been missing for the past year or so. So I reckon he'll do a great job there. With Tuilagi, I think they shouldn't have picked him. I thought I forgot, but someone else. I was supposed to put the Hammer at the 5. I reckon Hammer at the 5 and Tuilagi out. Tuilagi hasn't been playing the best for the Cowboys. They came off the great season. Just the Cowboys, I don't know what's wrong with them right now, but I think they really need to improve some areas of the game. But Tuilagi is not being one of the best players, but he has experience. We all know he can play in Origin, and we'll see what he can do in Game 1. Now moving into the centres, we've got Valentine Holmes and Tabuai-Fidow for the Maroons. Looking at both those players, I think Tabuai-Fidow is probably more suitable at the 5. With Holmes, yes, we all know what he can do there. He's exactly where he needs to be. Probably one of the most experienced players in its team. And I think he'll have a great game in Origin 1. He'll probably man of the match of Queensland win. But I don't have a sneak peek, but I don't have Queensland winning. Holmes is actually marked up with Crichton with Latrell out. I'm actually filming this after Latrell is been ruled out, so Crichton will be coming up against Holmes. And I reckon Holmes can do a great job on Crichton, and Crichton can do a great job on Holmes. There'll be a good battle there at the 3, so we'll see what happens there. And then we have Tvrdovic and Tabuai-Fidow. Now, Tabuai-Fidow has been great at fullback for the Dolphins. Outstanding season, playing better than he is at the Cowboys, I reckon. And Tvrdovic had a lot of injuries, but we all know what he can do in the Origin arena, so I reckon he'll do great there. And I reckon they've both guarded each other before in about 2021, I think. So I reckon it'd be a great battle there. Now moving into the halves, we've got Munster and Cherry Evans, obviously probably the oldest players in the Maroons side and probably experienced. And then we've got at the 6 and 7, the Blues, we've got Lua and Cleary, the Panthers pairing. They've been there for past few years. Now there's been debate about Hines or Luai. I would keep Luai after that game he played against the Roosters, but we'll see after this game. But if he plays horrible, then I reckon he might be pulled out to the 14. Obviously, we know what the Harps can do. We've seen them play. They're all great. None of them should be taken out, except maybe Luai. But we'll see after game 1. It's very unpredictable. You have to wait till game 1 to see who will win or what changes they want to make. Moving into the forwards, I'm just going to talk about the forwards in a whole. We'll go to the 9s first. So we've got Hunt against Coruscant. Now, Coruscant, I've been hearing that he does not want. He might be pulled out for not playing the full 80, but he says he's ready to play whatever Fittler wants him to do. So I reckon he'll play about 60 minutes, and then I think Luai might move to the 9 with Hines coming into the 6. So that's what I personally think will happen. And then we know what Hunt can do. He won the series for them last year, so he'll be great there. Pangai Jr. is going to bring in the fight, I reckon. They've been saying he will bring firepower for them. And then we've got Haas. Haas is great. We all know he can do it in the Origin Arena. He's marked up against Collins. Now, Collins, I haven't seen him play a great lot, but I think he can match up to Haas if he can get some good running meters. He has to get a lot of running meters if Queensland want to win. I reckon he needs to get straight into Haas, just running forward, and if he gets in a great position for the backline to set up, I reckon he'll be a great player there. Then we got Feeder at the 11 with Frizzell. Oh, I forgot about Thomas Flegler. Yeah, he'll be great. If I was Queensland, I probably want him to do the same thing as what I was saying about Collins. And then we got Frizzell and Feeder. That'll be a great matchup. Frizzell obviously missing Origin for the past 2 or 3 years, but he's back in great form now, and I reckon he might go to a different team next year. I don't think he'll stay in the Knights, but it's a bit off topic, but I reckon Frizzell will do great. We all know what he can do there, and he'll bring that, I think it was 2019 power back, when we won, 2019, I can't remember, but I haven't studied Origin in a while, so, and we got Fafita, playing for the Titans right now. He's in great form, probably Titans' best player, aside from Tino. But I reckon, I don't know why they started him. I think he should have been benched because he's coming back to the Origin side. He hasn't played in a while, so yeah. And they got Hudson Young and Gilbert. I just heard today that Hudson Young will be, I think he's signing like a multi-million-dollar deal with the Raiders. So yeah, the biggest deal for a second row, I'm pretty sure. And then Tom Gilbert, I don't think he should have made this side, honestly. He has been playing great for the Dolphins, but he's got to probably work on his game a little bit. He's still a rising star. I wouldn't say he's the best. I reckon Queensland should have gone for him, or what the Blues have done. They bring in old stars, like Far East stars. Tom Gilbert is one of those players, but I just don't think he's been in Origin before, but I still don't think he's ready. I'd give him another 1 or 2 years, honestly. Just for this game, because I know, but we'll see. That's just my opinion, so yeah. The 13, Carrigan and Yo, very experienced players. We all know what they can do. Carrigan winning I think it's the Wally Lewis medal last year, and Yo, obviously captain of the Penrith Panthers. He's been one of their best players this year. Probably one of the forwards, actually. We've got Paulo and Grant coming off the bench. I think Paulo playing for the Eels has been great. He's been getting those running meters. He's actually going compared to other props, he's been passing it a lot, so I like that from him. And then if you look at Grant, we all know what he can do. He's been playing great for the Storm. Yeah. And then we move into Tino. I think he should have started over Tom Gilbert, but that's just Queensland's opinion. And then Murray, I'd probably have him starting over Young, maybe. I'd probably have Young at the bench. Cotter and Martin. I'd have Cotter starting as well. I don't know who over, but I'd probably have him. There's a few people that are on the bench that I reckon would start. Then we have Hines. We know what he can do. I'd personally put him in 6 after about 60 minutes and move Luai to the 9. But now we're going to move into my tips. So I have done a tipping with Entertain House for game 1. I'm going to put... I said New South Wales 13 plus in this game. And my first try scorer will be Tommy Turbo. I reckon it'll be a break and he'll run from 30 metre down to the left corner and he'll score. I reckon Grant might be chasing him off the bench. I reckon it might take about 20 minutes till the first try is scored. And then my end-time try scorer, I'd have to have Stelvin Cobber. He's been playing great, not past week or so, but well, he didn't play last week, but the week before. He's been a great performer for the Broncos, and he definitely deserved that Origin spot. And yeah, guys, put in the comments who you think, what your predictions are, and put in your winner, 1 to 12 or 13 plus, first try scorer or anytime try scorer. And we'll see if you guys are right. And thanks for listening, guys. Peace.